like software as a service is like reducing the time and money like spent on tedious tasks such as installing, managing, and upgrading software. So we don't worry about the installing the software or
Mm,
upgrading the.
Hi team. Here this is Balu actually. I want to add some points here. Let's say software as a service. That means what Salesforce is doing. It's giving inbuilt application. What is application? Let's say for example, college management is an application. So Salesforce already given inbuilt some application like Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud. That means what it is Sales Cloud? Sales Cloud is nothing but all the sales process is implemented automatically into. I mean, it's automated through Salesforce platform. So that application is nothing but a software as a service. That means that application they are providing to the customers. So we can say software as a service. Yes, Sital, you can continue.
Yes. So next is a platform as a service. So this provide platform for software creation for developers. Means developer can easily create the applications over here on the platform. So developer having no need to worry about like servers and storage and networking, then etc. things. So it is easy for developers to create applications over here. So and they easily customize app without means headache of maintaining all these things, right? So example like Azure, AWS, Salesforce is the platform as a services. So next we will see infrastructure as a services. So infrastructure as a services, what it delivers cloud computing infrastructure, including server, networking, operating system, and storage. So it means that resources are available as a service. So we don't worry about the operating system or storage or network. So instead of spending time and money on purchasing or creating hardware and software, we can easily use infrastructure as a services, like example as a rack space. Okay. So now next move forward. Then what is CRM? So CRM is basically customer relationship management. So CRM is a tool that helps business in the areas of sales, marketing, and customer services. It approaches to manage it approaches to manage companies' interaction with current and potential customers. So potential customer is nothing but the customers who are interested in your product, right? Basically, what CRM uses data to analysis about customers' history with company to improve relationship with customers. So, uh, can you guys mute from your side? So much interruption. Hello, am I audible now?
Yes, yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Okay. So basically, customer relationship management is used for to manage relationship with our customer. So right, customer makes happy, and there are different CRM are available in the market, like Microsoft Dynamics. You know about Microsoft Dynamics 365 CRM or Oracle Siebel CRM. But this question arises that but why CRM Salesforce CRM is most popular, right? So let's see. So let's see Salesforce CRM. So Salesforce CRM is designed to help you sales, service, market, analyze and connect with your customer. Like it's having in all Salesforce is having in sales side also service and marketing, and it also analyze and help with connect your customer properly. Okay, so it follows multi-tenant architecture. Multi-tenant architecture means that all data are stored on one platform, and that means all user are access the one infrastructure or one platform. means all customer have a common networking and hardware and software platform, right? So this is all nothing but the multi-tenant architecture, means all data are stored on one single storage. So after that, it is most popular is that Salesforce CRM is a cloud-based CRM, right? So and it is very easy and simple to means simple to use and easier to understand. We can ma'am said that ENTC guys are not comfortable with coding, and right, so it is very much easier to use for ENTC as well as mechanical background students. So let's see, then it's cater to the need of small to medium to large organization. What it means that it is nothing but the license of the other CRM tool are very expensive, means only big companies can afford it, and small companies cannot afford to buy those license, right? But Salesforce provides like different license with low cost, as well as so that small as well as medium company can also purchase the Salesforce license. So it is best part of the Salesforce CRM. And also it follows the pay as you go model, means only pay as much you use, right? So uh, let's move forward. So I'll just give one small example so that you can get the overall about the Salesforce CRM ideas, like we need to store the customers data on, so means why we need to store that customer data. For example, if we take an example of mobile Shopee. So if मीन्स हम लोग जब जाते हैं कंपनी मोबाइल खरीदने, तब अगर हमने मोबाइल वी परचेस वन मोबाइल, सो after that, after 1 week we got an defect on that piece. So हम लोग क्या करते हैं, फिर से वो शॉप में जाते हैं और बोलते हैं कि डिफेक्ट पीस मिला, राइट? सो if the shopkeeper don't have about the data of that piece or that customers, so वो कैसे आइडेंटिफाई करेंगे कि ये पीस उन्हीं के शॉप से लिया गया है, राइट? सो दे नीड टू स्टोर दैट इंफॉर्मेशन so that in future use, right? Or also if any inquiries are there, like हम लोग कोई इंक्वायरी करने जाते हैं मोबाइल शॉपी में, या फिर don't take only just mobile shopee, I'm just tell one simple example that कहाँ पे भी हम लोग जाते हैं इंक्वायरी करने के लिए, सो वो लोग क्या करते हैं, हमारा डेटा लेते हैं। तो डेटा लेने के बाद फिर अगर हम इंटरेस्टेड उनको, फिर हम लोग इंटरेस्टेड ऐसे तो वो लोग डेटा लेते हैं हमारा, और फिर बाद में फॉलोअप के लिए वो लोग कॉल और मैसेज करते हैं। तो सेल्सफोर्स सीआरएम, इट्स easy to follow up that customers, right? They are automated, they are sending and taking follow up for that customer. Or if in future we have any offers or like, so हम लोग मैसेज वगैरह सेंड करते हैं कि ऑफर्स है एंड ऑल दैट थिंग्स। सो फॉर दैट पर्पस ओनली सीआरएम, सो maintaining that data in Excel sheet is too tedious job, right? We cannot maintain lots of data on Excel sheet, so it is not comfortable, right? So CRM maintain all the Salesforce CRM maintain all the data about customer, like company, personal information, like product information, transaction information in very organized form. There are Salesforce CRM having very organized form to store that data, right? So after that, we'll see uh, Salesforce product and services. So these are the product and services of Salesforce, like Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud, Commerce Cloud, then App Cloud, Analytics Cloud, Community Cloud, and then IoT Cloud. So we'll see some of them in short. So what is Sales Cloud? So basically, Sales Cloud is helps to sell product and services and manage connection with customer and close more deals. Means it's helps to manage whole sales cycle from means from lead creation to closing leads. I mean, if any leads are coming, then from lead creation, then convert that lead, and after converting that lead, closing leads. So these all cycles are followed by in sales cloud. So sales cloud take care of it. Okay. So next we'll see what is service cloud. So service cloud is basically used to provide service and support to customers. Means after the purchase of product, if there is any issue related to that product, so that part is coming into service cloud. Means it manage the entire customer service, like cycle from raising customer service request to means raising request to informing the customer, like we solve that issue, and uh, miss means in short, it handle the services and support part, like raising request to submitting the solve the issue and submitting the response to the user. So all these things are covered in sales service cloud. Okay. So after that, marketing cloud is a like uh, collection of cloud based.
Yes, I will cover this application. Just you can give.
Sir, just a minute. Sorry for the interruption. Principal sir has joined. So I'll request our principal, Dr. R.S. Deshpande, to guide the participant.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
A very good morning to everybody. It's a great pleasure that this today fine morning, we all the students, faculty members are together for some learning new concept called as Salesforce Training. So first of all, I would like to welcome Mr. Babu Pawar and Sheetal Chavan of Salesforce that they have given this opportunity to the students of the Imperial College for getting aware about the recent technology in Salesforce. Sir, you are most welcome. And why the students of electronics should think about this? Is it related with electronics, or what should be their perception in thinking toward the Salesforce is very, very important. So I think, as you'll find, that the lockdown period has taught us many lessons, and one of its important lesson is the automation and going online. So if you see every business, every technology, each and everything that we do every day since morning to the evening, most of the portion has become it online. So if I'm not wrong, if I say that 50% of our activities have become online, as we have not imagined that today also we are conducting lectures with the students online. So the point is to say that the technology has geared up in such a way that it is motivating more and more online activities, and the business is also part of it. So, as a student of ENTC engineering, you must know what are the recent technologies in the business, and what is a cloud technology, what is PaaS, and these are related with electronics, and what is the recent trend in the software technology, in the business, in the accounting, in the work scenario, that must be known to a student, because students of ENTC can't say that yes, I have learned about the embedded system and I will work only in the embedded system. That's okay, that's fine. As your specialization, that is quite good. You have good direction about this. But what happens uh, gradually uh, with the help of the new technologies which are merging there, there are many avenues by which, if we could not get a good job, then we can start our small business. It may be a consultancy, it may be a printed circuit board designing, it may be a consultancy in embedded system, and so on. So, whenever you'll find that yes, you can start your own business, you can start working from home, you can use your knowledge, whatever frontiers you have learned, then it may be a possible at one stage of time, the time will come that you need to know how to do business, what are the trends in business, and how the automation is taking place in the business, and what is your role in that. And that's why I think in the small business, large business, or the medium business, this process is happening. As we are all aware, with the Amazon, the world's largest e-commerce company, this must be using some concepts about this. So selling, servicing, marketing, analyzing, these are the most important part of any business. And as a student, you should know this. Maybe in your life, they may be useful to you. And at that time, whatever your knowledge, you can start thinking in the different direction of becoming a businessman or contributing to this technology by learning new software, new technologies, new programming, and so on. So I think the Department of Electronics, particularly head of the department, then Mr. Dhanote, Dr. Bhatia, and all the organizers have organized a very good program for the students of ENTC engineering. It will certainly help them because no knowledge goes in the van. Sometime, somewhere, it will be useful to you, your parents, or your family. And that's why, from that perceptive point of view, you have to look at this seminar. And I think if you can gain insight into this, you may find more opportunities in this. So once again, I thanks to the Salesforce ENTC department, Mr. Baru Pawar, Shital Chavan, and I wish you all the best. Uh, I will appeal to the students that be more interactive, ask you questions. Whatever your doubts are there, silly mistakes are there, silly questions are there, do ask it. Otherwise, you will not develop. And a very conducive and very healthy atmosphere like this. So thank you very much. I wish you all the best. And I will take our leave. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your guidance. So I'll hand over to the Mr. Balu, sir. Okay, sir, Balu, sir, you can continue.
Just Sheetal.
Yes,
Just
hi.
yeah.
Yes. So next we'll see what is marketing cloud. So basically, marketing cloud is about collection of cloud-based marketing services. It means it deals with all the campaign-related things, right? So in marketing cloud, like it enables marketer to create and manage the marketing campaigns. So all the marketing related or campaigns related things are handled in marketing cloud. Okay. And then next, community cloud. That community cloud means, and it enables like companies to connect with customer, partners, and employees with each other, so that the data and records get stored, get shared, that they need to get work done, right? So community cloud is basically used for that. So you can also build communities to gain deeper relationship with customers, like to provide better services by enabling customer to find like information and assist each other on online. So community cloud is used for that. So we'll see next advantages of Salesforce. So uh, first, ease of use. We already see that Salesforce is very easy to use and understand, right? Then accessibility means Salesforce it easily integrate with other system. It having a more powerful like integration, so it is easily integrate with other system. Then multi-tenant architecture, that also we see like multi-tenant architecture means all data are at one platform, or having one infrastructure or one storage or one server, right? So all data are together on one platform, and all users are access same platform, right? Then data security. So Salesforce focus more on the customer data security and privacy. It is also most powerful advantage of Salesforce. Then it if prepare effective reports, means Salesforce
Uh,
offers.
Sheetal, sorry.
Yes.
Yes, I will cover the remaining part now.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So these are the advantages, and now,
I'll just stop sharing.
yeah. Hi team, just let me know once you're able to see my screen.
Yes, it's visible.
Yes. Now let's say I don't want to focus on the theoretically part. I just want to give a detailed idea about the Salesforce, what is the cloud, and what exactly I mean it is. And I don't want to the one-way communication. I want two-way communication. If already our principals have mentioned that if anyone have any questions, you can directly pick up. Uh, then and then your doubt will be clear. Whatever it is very simple questions or whatever. No problem. You can just ask. Now let's say even Sheetal mentioned that the Sales Cloud, CRM, Salesforce. So you guys are just listening and no one is responding. What is Salesforce? So I know the business are more interested in a Salesforce, but I don't know you guys are why you are interested in Salesforce. Just if anyone know, you can speak up.
नहीं, कल आए थे तुम?
कल नहीं आई थी सर, मेरी तबीयत ठीक नहीं सर, सर्दी बहुत है मुझे
हाँ
और फीवर भी था, तो आज भी
Hello.
मैं दवाई
Yeah,
लेके अभी
principal sir, you can mute yourself.
करना
Principal
पड़ता
sir.
है
सर, तो देखिए ना सर,
Rishikesh sir, please mute principal sir.
इतना
है ना तुम्हारे पास?
हाँ सर, तो अगर
Rishikesh sir.
पेट ट्रीटमेंट
Balu sir, you can mute. I think.
Yeah, ma'am. Mate also.
So yes, guys. Just I mean, what do you understand about the Salesforce? Let's say I will explain you why business is interested in Salesforce, but I don't know you guys are why interested in Salesforce. Just I want to know. Is anyone can answer this question? I know you are from the ENTC. You are not in IT background, but still this is it's a cloud-based platform. It's a very boom in the market. But anyone aware of this Salesforce? Student, teachers.
Yeah, actually, Salesforce platform, as I told sir, that ICT Academy when we had an interaction, so they were like that there should be a bridge should happen between the industry and the academia. Particularly, the student should know what IoT is all about, what cloud is all about, and how actually the things are being done in the cloud. Right. So tomorrow, and one of our students, Sachin Chinde, he also got placed through you. So he was also of the view that students from ENTC background should know about this platform. That is why we have taken this initiative of arranging this particular workshop for the students so that they gain understanding into actually what Salesforce is and how they can take a benefit out of that and prepare themselves for the future.
Okay.
So in
Yeah.
every application that we see today, actually the Salesforce is making random changes. That is what we understand.
Okay, so let's say I will explain you why business is interested in Salesforce, and then I will explain you your perspective why it's good for you, for your career point of view. So let's say why business is interested. Let's say in market there is Java platform, there is .NET platform. Now is Salesforce is introduced in the market. You can say their PHP platform. What is platform actually? Platform is nothing but we are customizing the application as per the business requirement. We are implementing some process and we are automating that process. So that is we can call it as a platform where we can develop some application. Develop some application in the sense we are developing that application using some programming language, some feature already given by that platform. Let's say .NET given some feature already. But Java, we are developing, core coding. We are doing some coding and we are developing application, right? But let's say already Salesforce is platform, Salesforce also platform. Already Java is there. Already .NET is there. Some IT professional are very, they have good knowledge about Java, .NET, everything. Then why they are selecting Salesforce? So let's say if I take example about the Java, what Java is doing for doing some developing some application, what we need to do, we need to install the database, we need to install the JDK. Then once we need to develop some application, we need to use some core coding. So for development it will take almost, let's say for example, I want to implement a college management application, or I want to develop the college management application, so it will take almost 1 month. But it is not giving that much security also. So in the same scenario, if we consider, if you compare the Salesforce, Salesforce no required any database. It's no require any software to be installed. What you require, just require the internet connection. That's it. And once you have the internet connection, you just need to browser and you need to type the URL, and just you can access the Salesforce. What Sheetal mentioned, that pay and use, right? So what that point say, that whatever you are accessing, whatever you are using, only you need to pay for that. But if you compare the Java, you need to pay extra for the that database installation. You need to take the license copy. Again, for support also you need to pay. For Java, same thing. But in a Salesforce case, you no need to install anything, you no need to pay anything, I mean other charges. You just need to pay whatever you are using, that's it. So because of that, all the world, the Salesforce CRM is topmost CRM in the world. Second thing, let's say once you develop the Java application and you want to you develop the, let's say, Java application, like college management. For using that application to the student, I mean end user is a student, we can say. If they want to use that application, must be hosted in the internet. But in a Salesforce case, we no need to host. It's automatically hosted. It's already hosted. You no need to do anything, just you need to access. The second case, let's say for example, if you want to develop in a single page, let's say register for a student registration, that is single page. If you're going to develop in a Java, it will take almost with security, almost let's say 2 or 3 days, with validations and with everything. But in a Salesforce, you can within 10 minutes you can develop this page with security, high browser compatibility, high performance. Look and feel is also very interactive. I think you guys get a little bit idea why Salesforce, why business is interested in Salesforce.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. The let's say business almost every time they are focusing, they are they are, I mean for their perspective, customer is an very VIP. So whatever customer requested, they want to deliver very quickly. So this is the only one platform which is we are developing the application, we are doing the support, everything very quickly. But if you compare the other platform, it's not possible to deliver very quickly, because uh, I already explained all the features. All right. Now let's say this is Salesforce. It's a cloud-based platform. Everything is maintained on the cloud. No need to database. No need to install any software, hardware. Nothing to do. Just you need to internet connection. That's it. This is called Salesforce. This is called cloud-based platform. Is it? You guys got it? If you understand, then we will go ahead. I already mentioned it's two-way communication, not one-way communication.
A student can unmute and
Answer. Yeah, I think
Hel-
it.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Good morning.
Sir, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, how Salesforce can means be profitable to small companies?
Yeah, I already mentioned that. Now it's pay and use. That means hardware charges no required, software charges also no required. Only let's say Salesforce is charging based on the license. If I am the user, I will get one license. If let's say I am developer, they will give me the platform license. I will explain you the structure of the license. Let's say if you buying let's say 100 license, within that 100 license, what Salesforce giving 3 license for admin, 97 license for support staff, we can say a technical person, and the remaining 150 to sorry 250 license per one support staff, one technical person, that is free of cost. And based on based on use, based on the requirement, we will allocate that license. Let's say you are the students, so we will give only the client license, that is we are getting free. But let's say in the teachers, we will give the platform license, I mean technical license, we can say the Salesforce platform license. And for admin, let's say the person who have all access of particular org, I mean if that application is developed, if some person needs a whole access of that particular applications, we will give the admin license. So I think you got it. Let's say if a small business and they want to take only 3 or 4 licenses, yes, they can buy, and based on that they can charge. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Is anyone have any questions? You can ask. It's a good question. Okay.
Yes, participants, you can unmute yourself and ask the question, or we'll continue with the
Okay.
next
Now let's
topic.
say
Hello.
yes. Hello.
Yes, sir. Sir, I have another question.
Mhm.
As Amazon uses AWS service, Amazon Web Service,
Mhm.
so they use Salesforce platform.
Let's say the another thing, Amazon also they have their own cloud-based platform. But let's say if they want to uh, what we can say communicate with the different platform, yes, we have the web service is an technical concept. Using web service, we can connect to platform and sync the data. Let's say for example, I will give one example. You are booking the ticket for the movie, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so what you guys are doing, let's say someone is living in Pune, someone is living in Mumbai, Pune, someone is living in some other city. But what they are doing, once that a movie related application, once they open, they are selecting the city, right? And once they select the city, they the all the I mean talkies will be available there, and it will show the all this seats and everything. So that example is nothing but a web service. Got it? Again, we can take the example of the aeroplane. I mean, if you want to book the ticket, right? So there are a lot of companies, Air India, Air Goes, everything. But once you select that particular, site, so you will get the detailed information about this. So how it is automatically available in front of you. So this is the one of example of web service. Got it?
Got it, sir.
Yeah. Now let's say already I given the what is Salesforce. I already explained you. It's a cloud based. That's it. Once if anyone asks you what is Salesforce, so you should know that it's a cloud base and we are accessing data from the cloud. No need to. We are not storing anything from the our side. Our side, that means the client side. We are storing everything from the server. Okay. So now, Seetal explain the CRM. What is CRM? Actually, CRM is nothing but a customer relationship management. That means every company, every business, what they are doing, they are maintaining a good relationship with the customers. So if customer is an God for them, if customer is not there, so business is not there. So everything is an customer. So they want to give the proper service to the customer. If customer is happy, then business is good, and it is going good. I mean, they get the benefits. That's it. So they are maintaining the relationship through that CRM platform. So how they are maintaining? I already mentioned that the Salesforce giving a lot of application, inbuilt application like Sales Cloud, Service Cloud that Seetal explained, right? Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Community Cloud, Marketing Clouds. So through that we are maintaining relationship with the customers. Now again the top of it, what they are giving the platform. That means we are customizing the platform. That means if something is not possible through this application, we are developing through coding, we are developing that functionality and we are giving to them, we are delivering to the customers. Got it? What is CRM?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, CRM means, let's say if you understand this part, then we are going ahead and we will you can understand the other part. So that's why I'm again focusing on the what CRM. I already mentioned, let's say in a CRM case, we almost 90%, or we can say the 80%, we have already given, I mean, Salesforce given to us all the functionality. So the HOD madam, or just I speak of, right? So they said that the Sachin is the person who is from the ANDC background and he's got place, right? So we can say this is the one of the part in a Salesforce. We are dividing into the two part. One is an Salesforce admin and second is an Salesforce development. So Sachin have good knowledge about the Salesforce admin part and he's got place. So that admin part is nothing but we can say is an CRM application, that Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, everything whatever given by Salesforce. He configured that things. Achieve that knowledge, and yes, that's it. He got the job. So the same thing. Now I'm just focusing on the admin part. This is CRM. CRM, that means Salesforce given all the functionality. Just we need to use and we will implement our requirement. That means whatever the functionality given by the Salesforce, we using that functionality and we achieve our business requirement. For example, if I want to send a notification that is given by the Salesforce, just we are using that functionality and we are configured our requirement. I want to send notification to the the teachers, so I will send a notification using that Salesforce configuration. Not, we are not going to the code. The second, one more part I want to explain you what Salesforce recommended. If something is doable through the configuration, we should not go through the coding. So any person who have the knowledge, good knowledge about the configuration, he can be the developer, he can be the good packageable, he will get the good package in the market. So anyhow, either developer, either admin, he should have the knowledge about the configuration, whatever given by the Salesforce. Is it? You guys are comfortable with English, or should I start with Hindi? Because it's a technical term. I don't want to explain if I am speaking in English and you are not getting that part, so it's meaningless. I want to, you should understand what exactly it is.
Comfortable, sir.
Okay.
Comfortable, sir.
Yeah. Now, let's say I explain you the business perspective, why business is interested in a Salesforce. Now, for the student point of view, why this is good for you guys, why you are looking for this Salesforce, you are doing career in a Salesforce. So I give an example, right? Sachin, so he's from the A&S background. uh, you guys also from the A&S background. I know you are not gone through that much coding part. I mean, you don't have knowledge about that much about the Java.NET, but I think so you have a little bit knowledge about the C, right? C programming language.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Let's say the student or anyone who have the knowledge about the Java, I mean core Java. I'm not explain about the advanced Java and what is whatever that servlet, GSP, everything. I don't want to explain that things. Just core Java. Core Java contain the same thing whatever we have in a C. That means same for loop, if conditions. Uh,
86
Sorry.
869 sir.
Yeah, please mute yourself, all of you.
Okay, so the person who have the good knowledge about the Java, he can be the admin and he can be the developer. He can easily grasp the Salesforce platform. But let's say no worry about that. If someone don't have knowledge about the any programming language, as they can focus on the admin part. They don't need to any required knowledge about the any programming language. They just focus on the this admin part. Uh, the same they will get a good package. Even both are working functionally same. Now let's say now as a student or as a fresher, we are looking for career based on this five fact, right? Why we are looking in a Salesforce? It should have the better career. Yes, we have a better career. If you compare the Java programmer, I mean Java developer and Salesforce developer, you can check in the market the who is the person who doing the Salesforce development. He get the good package as compared to the Java developer. I just discussed with my friend, and he have, let's say, 3 years experience, and he just told me that if I have the 3 years experience, that means in the market I should have at least 8 lakh per annum package. But I said no. For in a Salesforce developer, it a total experience into 3+1. It's a package and it's a standard in the market right now. Whatever you have the experience into 3+1, that means 9+10. I mean, if person have 3 years experience, he should have the 10 lakh package per annum. So this is average salary. You can check in the market. You will get this detailed information about the better salary. Then let's say big company hiring. I mean, you can see in the market now every day. Let's say take example of me only. I am getting 5 or 6 call every day for the uh, opportunity, different companies. And you can take example of Accenture, Infosys, everywhere now opening in the market for the Salesforce. So I will suggest look into the career point of view. This technology, it's a good for you, and it's a boom in the market as compared to other technology. Uh, it is using anywhere. I mean, in the world now, everywhere, every company using the Salesforce. They are migrating from Java.net to the Salesforce. I'm not saying that it's every Java is now it's old and no one is using. Yes, Java is also using, .NET is also using, but I observe. I mean, I work on 3 or 4 companies now, but they are migrating from .NET to Salesforce, Java to Salesforce. Why? Because I already explained you in Java case we need a database, we need a software, you need a database, you need to do the database connectivity. But in a Salesforce you no need to do anything. You can develop, and you can once you develop and you can once it deployed, no need to do the hosting and everything. Client directly can use it. So yes, it is using anywhere, everywhere, anywhere, and any company. Better job opportunities, I already explained you. You can check in the market, you can check in the Google. This technology and this hiring is everywhere right now. So yes, you can check in the why Salesforce technology. So now I think you got your answers why Salesforce technology for the career point of view. uh, Now let's say you even I sometimes I took the class, and I heard some. I mean, I some students, they are some take ENTC background, some are doing job, and some are jobless. Some students I meet, and they are saying that, sir, in our sectors we don't have job because of this COVID, and that I we lost the job. But you can see these structures. Yesterday I took from the Google, and you can check this graph for Salesforce. uh, America, Europe, and Asia specific. I took the 3 reasons, and you can check this graph how it's going up. It's not. I mean, you don't see the graph is it's collapse. It's increasing every year by year. So that means it's growing, and we are getting a lot of opportunity in the market for doing the career in Salesforce. Uh, then again, you can say this I already mentioned. Most of the students are focusing on this point. I mean, they don't have knowledge about the coding, but how, sir, we are doing career in Salesforce. Yes, there are different parts where we can so say it's a role. So once you entered into Salesforce, you will get the admin part. I mean, you can become an administrator, you can become a developer, you can become a consultant. So basically, once you entered into the corporate world, the person who want to make a career in a Salesforce, they should have the knowledge about the administrator. So I already mentioned that what is administrator. I mean, he should doing the configuration part only, using the Salesforce functionality, and doing the comparing the business requirement and implementing it. That's it. His role of administrator. But developer, what it is doing, if something is not possible through the configuration, he's doing his he's doing, he's implementing the functionality through the coding. That means logically he based on the logic, he will develop that code. If some part is repeating face, some part is repetitive, asking some client to, I want this functionality. Not only one client, it is, it's multiple client asking the same functionality. In that case, we are developing through the code and we're delivering that functionality. So for that case we are required the developer. So developer, what if you want to become a developer, you should have the knowledge about the administrator. Plus I will give the detailed information what exactly he required, some programming language knowledge. That means Apex, triggers, visual force. Now latest technology entered into the market in a Salesforce like Lightning and LWC. So we'll give a detailed information, but just you can say once you have this type of knowledge, then you can become a consultant, architect, and analyst. Got it? Do you have any confusion about this? Hello?
Yes, sir. I think
Yeah.
it is, yeah, clear enough. What is administrator,
Yes,
developer?
sir.
They have got an idea. Definitely.
Yeah. Now you can say I specifically put this slide because for you guys are, most of the people, they don't have, programming background. So let's say if you start career in admin, so after that you have the opportunity. Once you have good knowledge about the admin, they can become a developer also. They can become business analyst. They can become a consultant, business owner, data manager, and project manager. So this is a path for the admin. So how they are becoming a career through admin. Um So guys, do you have any confusion about this slide? I mentioned that if Salesforce admin, he should have the configuration knowledge, and once he have configuration knowledge, he can start the coding also. So once he start the coding, that means he can become a developer. Once he become a developer, if someone want, I don't have knowledge about the coding, so he can become a business analyst. He can become a consultant, business owner, data manager, and project manager. So this is the step. So how you can go ahead. Got it?
Yes, sir. So this is basically the graph how we can
Yes,
go
sir.
from a developer
Correct.
to a business analyst,
Correct.
and then they can reach the position of the top, that is the project manager, right?
Correct. Correct.
Yeah.
So now, so let's say this slide, I think it's not a, proper visible, but let's say uh, advanced user, that means some, I observe, let's say I develop some application and some person should know the functional knowledge, right? So that person is nothing but, advanced user. That means they are just using functionality. Like let's say I made someone approval. Let's say student want to take TC from the college, so he need to take approval from their HOD and their staff. So that approver is nothing but advanced user. They are using the Salesforce functionality. If student raise the ticket, so it is going to the approver for the HOD and that respective staff. So once they approve, then he will get the TC. So this is, I am giving one example. So that approver is nothing but advanced user. Okay. So advanced user can become admin. So once he become an admin, then he have two options. Let's say he should go to the Salesforce developer, or he can go to the business analyst, or I mean once business analyst, then he become a Salesforce consultant, and then let's say both can go to the CRM manager. But yes, of course, functional part or technical part, both can be performed differently, not the same. This showing the graph that developer development, that means he should need a different technology knowledge, but in an admin he should also need a different technology knowledge. Okay. What exactly doing admin in a Salesforce? You can say user management. That means I already mentioned that if a Salesforce admin, that means he manage the user. That means if someone I am giving the access, that means someone need to maintain everything, right? So if someone I want to if let's say one teacher joining the college, so I need to give access to him, right? Someone leaving the college, that means I need to remove the access. So that part, let's say we can say that the user management. It's not only related to this part, but I'm just giving an overall idea. User management, this is the all the functionality admin need to do. If someone want a reporting, let's say HOD ma'am or any principal want some reporting report related to all the students or the teachers, what they are doing whole week or whole month or whole year. So this is we are covering in the report. report and dashboard. That is also given functionality by the Salesforce. No need to do anything. Just we need to configure. That's it. Security, Salesforce given high security. Because of that, it's a boom in the market. Because of that, all the business are moving into the Salesforce. So data management, data for the business perspective, data is important. It is for related to customers or related to any business. That data is important. Without data, we are not doing anything. So data should be the proper. That means how we are maintaining that proper data through the validation rules, duplicate management. This is it's we can say that the technical terms, they have their own meaning, they have their own functionality. So once you go through the detail, then you can understand what exactly the we are doing in a validation rules, data management, duplicate management, what we are doing exactly. So if I am explaining right now, you are not getting the proper what exactly I'm saying. So I just giving the you know the overall idea about what exactly it is.
Yes, sir. You mentioned about the security
So
part that sales. Sorry to interrupt, sir. Yeah,
yeah
yeah.
yeah
You're
yeah sure.
talking about the security part, so it is more secure as compared to other platforms that we have. Can you just highlight how it is more secure? Because in the world of IoT today, actually, security has become the most important thing.
Yes, let's say for example, I will give example.
Yeah.
You guys are, I mean, well known about the college management. I mean, you are this activity is related to you only, right?
Right.
So, for example, let's say there is some page. Let's say one single page registration form. You can take example of this page, right?
Right.
So once student is login, he should able to see only that registration page, not other information.
Yeah.
He can only submit the request. But if you take the example about the suppose I mean teacher staff, he have more in that person, I mean that staff required more access as compared to the student, right?
Right.
They should reject the request, they should approve the request, they should, if they want to edit something they can edit, right? So that information, that access should be given to only the staff, not the student.
Right.
Okay, now we will take example about the HOD. They should have the access about what staff, teacher staff is doing and what student is doing. So that access only required to the HOD, not the staff. So that access we will give only the HOD. Now take the example of the principal. They should have the all access about the whole campus, not only the particular department, not the particular student, right? Got it? So we
Right.
will give that access to only the principal, not HOD. So HOD should able to see the information only for their staff, their department, not whole department. But the principal can able to see the information about all the department. So this security hierarchy, we can say the security model we can develop through Salesforce functionality. So
Okay.
once we go detail, once let's say if you want, we will tomorrow just highlight this point. So if you want, we will give practical example how we are implementing these things.
Yes, sir. Okay,
Okay.
sir. Yeah, sir.
So
Thank you.
Yes,
I
sir.
think
Yes,
so. I
sir.
just want to explain you the functional knowledge. So I think you got it. What exactly we are doing in a security model.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now again I am mentioning the developer. So again, let's say if admin is doing the same part, I mentioned that admin should require this configuration knowledge, but if he don't have knowledge about the coding, then that also fine, right? But let's say if someone don't have the technology knowledge and he's doing functional knowledge, as compared to that technical person, he have the less package. If you consider the developer have the high package as compared to the admin. Why? Because he should have the knowledge about uh, admin plus this type of Salesforce, that means admin part. Apex, that means if something is not possible through the configuration, he should go through the code and he should develop. Apex is a server side language like Java. Visual Force, it's a client side language like JSP, JavaScript. Then lightning is it's a new technology developed, entered into the market right now. So you can check the lightning technology in the market. Now every company is hiring for the lightning. Lightning, not only it's lightning contain aura component and LWC. What exactly aura component? Should I explain technically or oh,
Yeah, yeah, sir. You can explain actually.
yeah, what exactly? Let's say Visual Force, it's a markup language like JSP. if someone have knowledge about the Java, so I just comparing Java with Salesforce. So let's if markup, that means it's loading and its performance is very slow. But instead of markup, if we go through the JavaScript, it's a very fast because it's a client side scripting language, right?
Right.
Right. So that Lightning is nothing but a whole JavaScript. But what they are doing, they just uh, they are developing their own framework on the top of JavaScript, plain JavaScript. But if you are looking into it, it's not plain JavaScript, but it's in a background what it is Salesforce doing. Once if you develop something in a Lightning, it is converting. Once we compile that framework, it's converting that in a plain JavaScript, and it's client side scripting, and because of that, it's a performance, loading, browser caching, and we can say uh, uh, I mean, performance is very fast, and look and feel is very interactive as compared to what the technology. The same thing now. It's advanced version of we can LWC is an advanced version of Lightning. That means I already explained you the structure. It's what it is doing. This framework is developed on the top of plain JavaScript. But LWC is nothing but a plain JavaScript. No need to compile anything. It's directly take browser and show the output. So we can say LWC is the latest technology. If someone want to career in LWC, they will. I'm given surety, if they have knowledge about current situation, if they have knowledge about the LWC, they will get the good package as compared to and they will get the quick job. If they have knowledge about the Lightning and LWC, uh, whatever they want, whatever they ask, they will get the package in the market. And if they want to do the career, they can do the career in a specific Lightning, I mean Aura component, specific LWC. And but again, think about the developer perspective, they should have the knowledge about all these things. I mentioned here Java, C, Java, right? So I already, before starting the class, I mentioned that the student or the person, he have the core Java knowledge, he will easily grasp the this Salesforce platform. Because here you can see the Apex is nothing but a Java. So here specifically I mentioned the JavaScript. I already mentioned that Lightning and LWC is nothing but a JavaScript. Here we can use a jQuery, AngularJS, and Bootstrap if you want. Why we are using this? Because uh, if you want to make a interactive look and feel, so in that case we are using the jQuery and Bootstrap. Now you can say in a Java, or if you guys know about the SQL, it's a database. If you want to take data from the database, we are using SQL in Java. Or normally if you have the subject of SQL, the data structure or database, you know about the SQL, right? Is there anyone who have the knowledge about SQL?
Yes, students.
Yes, sir. We have basic knowledge.
Correct. So what we are doing in SQL, we're just firing the query on the database, and we're taking data and fetching. We mean fetching data, right?
Yes, sir. Right.
Yeah, the same thing in a Salesforce, we have the SOQL. The same, not same SQL query we're using in a SQL. Just name it change and some syntax is going to change. That's it. So let's say I already mentioned that in Salesforce we don't require any database, but yes, if you want to store some information, we require database. Salesforce also have the database, but they are maintaining internally. It's a hidden, it's not disclosed for everyone. Which type of database we don't know, but yes, there is a database, and we can fire the query on that particular database. We will get the data. So same thing in a in a Java or in a SQL, we need to create the table structure first. We need to create the table, and then we need to push the data, right? So here in Salesforce, what we need to do, we need to create an object, and we need to create, once we create an object, we need to create the data, and through SOQL we can fetch the data. Got it? So web service, related web service, I already explained you, but for the initial stage, as an career point of view, you are looking as an fresher, we no need to require the knowledge about web service. But yes, if you are the experience, you should have the knowledge about the web service, because without web service, nothing in the world. Got it?
Yes,
Right,
sir.
sir. Right.
So now it's a basic structure about the Salesforce, what it's working. You can say this left hand side functionality, it's nothing but admin part, and right hand side functionality is nothing but a developer part. So how both are doing the same work, but how it's different. Let's say this part we can do through the configuration. That means no need to do any coding. Through configuration also we can implement. So this application, tabs, page layouts, record type, workflow, validation rules, this is nothing but admin part. Through config, this is given by the Salesforce. But something is not doable through this configuration. We should go through the customization. So once we go through the customization, we need to go through these tools. So how we are doing coding? Any confusion? So once I doing the practical, so I will explain you what exactly how it is looking. You can say here application, tab, page layout, and record type. It's this part is nothing but user is interacting with this part. So because of that, we mentioned that user interface. The same thing in this case, we have LWC, we have Visual Force pages, we have Aura components. So doing this, we are developing user interface. So this part is nothing but user interface. Okay. Now let's say I want to automate some business process. I mentioned that I want to send notification. Let's say end user click on sub field. In that case, I want to validate that particular information, or I want to send some notification. I want to assign that particular request to particular staff. So in that case, I am doing here workflow, validation rules, assignment rules. The same part here we are using web service. We are saying that in a Java we can call it as an class, but in a Salesforce we can call it as a controller. Got it?
Right, sir.
Same thing for the data model. You can say here I already mentioned that if I want to insert some data or I want to fetch some data, we need to create the object, right? So object, that means, and I will give example of this. Let's say I mentioned that the college registration form, right? So here the form is nothing but object. That field, whatever I were taking information from end user, student, let's say student name, student let's say location, address, everything is nothing but a field. And let's say sometimes what happened, that student, let's say student, that relationship, student object have relationship with teacher, student object have relationship with the college. So that is nothing but a relationship we are maintaining through the here as well. So one to one relationship, one to many relationship, hierarchical relationship, that is called as an relationships. So this part is nothing but we can do through the configuration. So the same thing if you want to implement here. So here also for let's say object, if you want to create through the coding, so here metadata API. Through metadata API we can create the object. Field also we can create through the coding through metadata API. So everything Salesforce it's we can say it's open for the developers. It's a very good platform, but just you need a knowledge about both the things, admin and development. So then and then we can become a good developer. uh still here, is it there, anyone have any questions? Hello?
No, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
No
please,
questions.
participants.
Yes, you can ask question. Yeah.
Okay. Sir, you said that if you are having a Java background, so this it will be easier to this. But our students don't have that much. They have a basic knowledge maybe, but not an in-depth knowledge of Java. So how much effort will be needed at their end to actually learn the Salesforce? Like,
Let's say I already mentioned two parts, right? Admin and developer.
yeah,
So both have their own career point of view. I mean, I even give the structure as well. If
right.
admin, how they go through. If developer, how they go through. Just little bit difference between salary structure. That's it.
Okay.
But if someone have little bit Java, I mean Java, let's say core Java. If you know core Java, so I will give the 100% surety he will be the good developer. But
Definitely.
let's say he don't have the Java knowledge, no problem, he can become a good administrator, good analyst, good
Right.
consultant, good project manager.
True. Right, sir.
Nothing nothing less or more. Everything is same, based on your knowledge, based on your grasping power, or we can say based on your stability, you can choose the career.
Definitely, sir.
Yeah. uh, let's say I was a student and I also looking, the new technology, everything, but I didn't get any source. Where should I get started?
Yeah,
Correct?
that is the main problem. Right.
Right.
True.
So I understand that the at the initial point of time, everyone facing this problem. So what Salesforce doing? They are giving, uh, what we can say. If something, let's say you are playing game, right? So you are getting points. Let's say you can take any example, not only game. Here also I mentioned that if you are a series or everything, right? If you we can say learn and earn. You are doing something and then we are getting points. You are spending some money on uh, there are many apps, right? Like Amazon, everywhere. So once you spend something, you are got points, or you are getting discount, right? So it's the same case. Salesforce given one platform, not a platform, but where we can learn Salesforce. This is Trailhead. Here what they are giving some example. They are first of all explaining the particular point, then give an example, and then giving test for you. You need to give the test. Once you clear the test, you will go ahead. So this is a good platform where we can learn. Again, Salesforce given doc also you can learn, but everything is not possible through the what we can say through documentation. If everything is can able to earn through this documentation, then what is meaning of our training, and what is meaning of your we are giving some shadow resource, or we are teaching to freshers. So something we know, something you learn from this platform, something you need help from your seniors, or you will earn whatever you get the experience, right? Once you got the experience, you slowly you can earn the knowledge. So but I just want to suggest you, okay, this is one of the platform where we can learn the Salesforce. Okay. I mentioned that learn and earn. That means once you, let's say, for example, I will take the example of validations. So if you search of validation and you are trying to learn what they are doing, they are explaining why we are using validation, what is validations, how you are performing the validations. And they are giving one example. Let's say they're giving, they already given one form. So they are just suggesting give the validation of this particular field. So once you clear that, once you correctly perform that validation and you click on the, yes, I mean, confirm. So if you clear this test, you will get the 100 points. If you fail, it will show it's a wrong. You need to complete this stage, then you can go ahead. So this type of information we will get here. This way you can learn. So this is called learn and earn. Still here, any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. Now
No,
let's
sir.
say I consider you have basic knowledge about the Salesforce platform. So now we can go through the practical. So tomorrow we will continue the practical, but for practical, let's say anything you, if you want to enter into, let's say for you need to enter in a class, so you need to go through the door, right? So same thing, if you want to enter in a Salesforce, you need to log in this screen. So for login, you need to you need a user access. I already mentioned that if I want to give access to the particular user, I should have the license, I should have the profile. So that part is given, that part is configured by the admin. So once you have the access to this particular page, you can log in. You will get the username and password. So once you got the username and password, you can log in and you can start accessing the Salesforce. For example, you can able to see my screen, right? This is the Salesforce. Once you log in uh, this screen, right? This login screen, are you guys able to see?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can
Yeah.
see.
Once you log in, once you use
Yes, sir.
username and password, once you entered, you can migrate to this page. So here you can see here, this is object, account, contact, lead, position. This is object. I mentioned that, right? So admin is going to configure this object. Some is given by Salesforce. Here you can see some, Sales Cloud, App Launcher. This I mentioned that CRM, right? This is CRM. Once I click on, sales, it will show it's a different objects because this is given by the Salesforce. Got it? So
Yes,
I
sir.
just want to give the, the overall idea. Once you log in this screen, you will migrate to this page. So for that, you should require a username and password. So how you are, if you want to, let's say, now take example, Zoom meeting, right? So once you install this application, you need to create your username and password. So current, uh, you can take any example, any application. Once you entered, you need to give something for login. Like you can take a LinkedIn, you can take the Facebook, you need to create a username and password, and based on that you are login, correct? So the same thing for the Salesforce, also you need to create a username and password, and then you can able to log in, and you can able to see. Now let's say I am an admin, because of that I can able to see this much data, but if you are the end user, you will see the limited information. So the madam asked me the question related to security, so this is one of the part.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Now let's say we are almost end of the day. You can see this is the advantage. I many times don't believe on my word. You can search on the Google, you can check on the market, and then you can, tomorrow also we have session, so we can come to the questions. We will get the good package if you have the good knowledge, a good opportunity in the market. If you are searching the job for the Java, you will get less, less opportunity in the market. But if you're searching for the Salesforce, you will get a lot of opportunity in the market. Work flexibility, that means let's say it is we can able to access through your URL. That means you should require only internet connection. So that means you can able to access through home. You can be able to do work from home. You can able to do work from office, anywhere you can able to do. But you should require, only the requirement is an internet connection, that's it. So we can say the work flexibility. Now let's say through COVID we are working from home, we don't have any interrupt. For the Salesforce perspective, I'm saying since the COVID I didn't get any one day leave or nothing, and I didn't face any problem, because whatever work we are doing through the office, same work we are doing from work from home. So we don't have any problem. So work flexibility, we can say. Get chance to work in a different countries. So let's say if you got the 4 or 5 years experience, and you are giving interview, the in front of company, you are saying that they are saying that we will give opportunity to the abroad. So no worry about that. Once you enter into the Salesforce, once you are doing career in here, definitely will get the opportunity for going abroad. Different countries you can work. Real time project, yes. I mentioned that the business is moving from the different platform to into the Salesforce. So yes, we are giving a real time project only. So I will suggest do the career in a Salesforce, but this is up to you. You can do work remotely. That means this is a live example of current situation. You can see everyone is working from home. So yes, we need to connect the VPN, and then we can able to work. So we can say the remotely. Till here, any questions?
Yes, participants, you can unmute and you can ask the question if you have.
Be interactive and ask the questions so that your doubts are solved. Any kind of questions you can ask students.
Sir, hello.
Yeah.
Sir, means how can we do Salesforce certification?
Yeah, I will explain you. That is the next part. Wait for a moment. Yeah. So now, best advantage. One more thing I want to explain you. Let's say what Salesforce is doing. Let's say why it's up to date in the market. What they are doing annually, they are doing one function, 4-day event. So what it is, if let's say it's a big company. Take an example of BMC. It's a product-based company, and it's a MNC. We can say it's a vast in the market. They have a lot of products, and every company using their product. So what Salesforce is doing, let's say take example of multiple business company. I mean business unit. Let's say BMC, Accenture, Infosys, Wipro. What they are requesting, let's say I want this functionality, but it is not available. So what Salesforce is doing, Salesforce is developing that functionality advanced, we can say, that is not known to the business. It's unknown to the business. They are developing that functionality, and they are launching in this Dreamforce event. And once they get the lead, lot of lead about that product, they are they are giving that functionality in Salesforce. So got it, what exactly I'm saying here?
Yes, sir.
वो लोग क्या करते हैं कि इस इवेंट में जो एडवांस है, जो कस्टमर को अभी किसी को भी पता नहीं है, इट्स नॉट अवेलेबल इन द मार्केट, बट इट्स डिमांडेड. In that case, they are developing and they are launching in this event. So we can say it's a lot of knowledgeable persons came to this event and they are sharing their knowledge. So just hold a minute.
Yeah, yeah. So I would just like to add over here, parallelly, I was watching a video on the Salesforce website only. So in the COVID scenario, like say they also helped some of the hospitals. They were actually running short of the this thing, that is your testing capacity, how to test the patients and all. So what has happened is that they have actually developed this particular application for them, and the testing capacity was drastically increased, right? So that is how Salesforce is working in every field or helping in every field, whatever limitations any field is having. They implement those particular implementation restrictions which are there, and they come up with a solution in a very short span of time. So this is just for a medical field COVID-19 current scenario which happened, but for others also the same thing is happening for every field. I think sir has more idea about that. But then he's this Dreamforce that you're talking about is something related to that. Whatever problems are being coming up, they work on those particular problems and then they come up with a particular solution. Okay, so this is how the things work in Salesforce.
I have shared the day one attendance. So till now you can uh,
Yes, sir.
mark your day one attendance.
Right. You will share the link over here in the chat box, Rishikesh, sir?
Yes, yes, I have shared the link.
Okay. Please mark your attendance, all of you. Anything you want to discuss, you can just discuss, students. You can prepare your questions meanwhile. Celestas joins us back, right? So you can just think of what questions are coming to your mind, because that was the objective of telling you, and sir has explained in a very beautiful manner what Salesforce is all about, right? So even if you don't have any knowledge, you have got an idea what Salesforce is and how the things work and how you can take advantage of the same. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
now let's say I mentioned that if you have good knowledge about the Salesforce part, I mentioned that admin and developer rights. So that package is just an count. Anyhow, at the end of we are thinking about the money perspective, right? So we are doing work because of money. So that money is just a count for you, just if you have the knowledge. And the one student asked me the certification, right?
Right.
Yeah. So let's say what certification is doing. Certification is saying that this person have the knowledge. It's add on for your profile. But not only if you have certification, you have the in front of person didn't think about that you have good knowledge, but just it's an add on for your profile. So let's say for example, I will give one example. Let's say I am the developer and Sital also have the developer rights, but Sital have the certification, but I don't have certification. So definitely the the who is giving job to you, they thinking about the Sital because Sital have certification plus knowledge. So it's an add-on. They will give priority first to the Sital, then they will give priority to me. So yes, definitely I will suggest do the certification. So now certification also have the two parts. Let's say if you are the admin, so ADM, that is a certification related to admin. App builder, that is certification to the admin. Now if you are want to become a developer, so definitely you should have these two certification, but again you have two certification related to the developer, PD1 and PD2. So yes, someone asked the question related to certification. What exactly do you want these things, or do you want the detailed structure about the certification?
So means from basic structure as we learn from languages,
Mm-hmm.
C, C++. So how means from basic level, sir.
Now let's say for the admin part, no need to any I mean knowledge about your C++. you can directly learn the Salesforce functional knowledge, and you can do the certification for app builder and ADM. No need to any development knowledge. You can do the certification without any coding knowledge. But for the PD1 and PD2, you should require the knowledge about the development. That means Apex, Visual Post, Lightning, everything you need to knowledge about the PD1 and PD2. PD1 and PD2 related to development, administration related to app builder and ADM. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now you can see here admin what he can do. Again, let's say sales cloud, service cloud, marketing cloud, right? Ma'am mentioned that it's a health cloud, just it is introduced in the COVID, right? So you guys can, if someone want to do the career in health cloud, yes, they can do the certification in health cloud. It's a different career opportunities. Sales cloud, if someone want to do the career in a sales cloud, yes, they can do the career in a sales cloud. It's a very vast platform. You can do career anywhere, not only admin development. If they want to become a specialist in sales cloud, they can become a specialist. They want specialist in a service cloud, advanced administrator, that means a little bit knowledge about the development and some detailed knowledge about the configuration. So this is career opportunity for you guys. So you can select any point of any points and you can start your career, no problem. Here you can see the developer, right? I mentioned that the developer should have, they can do the certification in PD1, platform developer 1, platform developer 2, PD1, PD2. They also, once they become a developer, if they want to become architecture, they should have the this type of certification. They should have the app builder, they should have technical architect, they have their own certification. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now you can see here a detailed structure, fees, I mean how they are taking fees from you, question, multiple choice questions, durations, and passing qualification. You can see here. If you are doing you are administrator and you are doing ADM certification, so you can see 60 questions, multiple choice questions, and 90 minutes time, uh, passing percentage 65. So it will take $200. It's almost, you can say, 50,000 for doing the certification. Same sales and service cloud consultant, developer, you can see here. It's a for PD1, PD2. It's not a combined. It's only for PD1. PD1, it's a $200. PD2, $200. Here also, ADM, $200. If you want to do the app builder, $200. Got it? Advanced developer, same thing. So you can say, if you want to do the advanced developer, $400. Technical architect, $500. Got it?
Yes. Right, sir.
Now you can see here one more thing I want to just highlight here: technical architect, right? So technical architect, when you are become a technical architect, first of all you need to become a Salesforce admin, then Salesforce developer, then Salesforce consultant, then Salesforce lead, then Salesforce, I mean technical lead. Then if you have more than almost 12 or 13 years experience, then you can become a technical architect. But if you become a technical architect, and you should require some proof, right? So I am technical architect, I passed these certifications. So this certification is not, you don't have any technical this multiple choice questions and everything. This is observed by the Salesforce people. Salesforce is itself observe, they itself given like what I am giving I'm explaining you, right? I'm giving presentation, the same thing. It's a personal one-to-one discussion, and they itself observe that person, and if they want he's a qualified, then they give the certification, else it will not. It is not that much simple. But here his package, if you think, you don't think about his package. That's it. Let's say this is the theoretical information, I can say. Tomorrow we will give the practical demo. And this is just overall information. But if you want detailed guide, if you want to detail I mean, if you want to learn, sure, we have our institute, you can contact him. I am a teaching faculty here. So I'm sure, if I am teaching, Sachin also my student. If you have the basic knowledge about the Java, and uh, definitely I'm sure about that admin part. Everyone will be strong in that part. So if I teach you, I will give surety. If you are the fresher, but in a market, if you entered, you will compare yourself with a 2 year plus experienced person. So if you have any doubts, everything, you can contact this person and whatever you want. That's it for today's session. So tomorrow we will give the practical examples. That's it. If you guys have any
Okay.
questions, you can ask me. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Balu sir. Participants, you can ask the question regarding the Salesforce, regarding the career in Salesforce, opportunities in Salesforce. I've shared the day one attendance, so you can mark this attendance also, and you can ask the question.
Okay, yeah, Balu sir, I would like to add that the session has been very informative from the students' point of view, because you have actually told them in a very practical way what Salesforce actually is, what are the different career opportunities you can go in which different domains. So that was what's an idea. So you have presented it very beautifully, sir. We are actually thankful to you, to
Thank
Sheetal
you.
ma'am, and to Sham sir also, for actually taking out
Thank
your
you.
time from your busy schedule and
Yeah.
making it available for our students, sir, because we understand that you also have a busy schedule, training purpose also, and your company also. So actually taking out your time and giving that knowledge to our students, we really appreciate that, sir, from behalf of the
Okay.
college
Thank
and
you.
department.
Thank
And
you.
we'll actually wait, and this was such an interesting session. We'll wait for the session tomorrow and day after tomorrow for the practical session. So I hope this is the feedback from all of us, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. We'll wind up for
Yes,
today, Rishikesh,
participants,
sir.
do you have any question?
You want to ask
Okay,
anything,
we'll ask
students?
one more time,
And then we can wind up, sir. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Rishikesh, sir, you can wind up, I think.
Balu sir, we have one question from the student.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There is one question, madam. I'll ask them and then
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
wind up.
definitely.
Okay, so there is a part, there is a certification part, that is administrator, sales and services, and then developer. So if the student wants to make
Right.
to be the developer certified, so is it mandatory to complete the administrator and sales and services and then developer? It is the
No,
hierarchy?
no. It's not a mandatory to complete this, but for the technical architect, it's a mandatory for clearing the certification. For the developer, no. But you should have the knowledge. That's it. But if you're giving the example, giving the exam of PD1 and PD2, yes, there have questions admin plus development. But it's not compulsory. You should complete first this certification, that you can complete this. It's not mandatory. You can alternatively you can select anyone.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. 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 Any other question? Okay. So student, prepare your question for tomorrow. We'll start tomorrow at 9:30 sharp. So thank you, Balu sir. Thank you, Sheetal
Okay.
ma'am. Thank you, Sham sir, for
Yeah.
your
Okay. Yeah.
today's
Okay. Thank you
interesting
all.
session.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rishikesh,
So
sir, you
we'll
can stop the live streaming also, and then you can end the meeting.
okay, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you all. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you.
मुझे host कर